Dinox Series Game Reviews, the Remilore review for the Nintendo Switch. Hello everyone, this is Dinox Series speaking once again, and today I'm going to be reviewing a Nintendo Switch game for the first time ever. Well, it's also on the PS4 as well. This game is called Remilore, Lost Girl in the Lands of Lore. This game was developed by Nicalis, which are also responsible in making the Cave Story series and Blade Strangers as well. And it was released on February 26, 2019. Unlike most Switch games, this game actually comes with a fully colored 20-page instruction manual and a microfiber cloth that you can use to clean your glasses or your Nintendo Switch screen. It's a hack and slash game where in the start, you play as a girl with glasses named Remy, where you can see that she's sweeping the floors of the library with her broom because she has horrible grades in her class. Poor girl. Until she discovers a book on the table that she did not remember being there, which turns out to be a moving floating book with one eye named Lore that can transport through different dimensions. Once they met, Lore uses his power to try to go back to his dimension, which results in taking Remy with him to the world of Ragnarok, which is home to research facilities that are managed by Lore's master and were created to foster peace and prosperity in this world. It seems that Lore is searching for his master, and if Remy wishes to return back to her world, she will have to help Lore find the master and reach the portal. In order to reach the portal, Remy will have to explore through 4 different areas which are called acts, and fight through many forms of mechanical enemies led by an android named Shokes. Each act has 4 different levels, which the 4th level of the act has you fight a different mechanical boss. Once you defeat the boss, you will be sent to the 2nd act. Now keep this in mind, that if you die in any of the 4 levels, you literally have to start all over again to the beginning of the act. But at least all the progress you made during the first playthrough is saved so you could try again. As you may notice, no 2 of the same levels are exactly the same. That's because the level maps of this game are randomly generated, so it's different every time you play them. As for the controls of this game, move with the analog stick of course. The Y button is to activate magic from Lore. You can rather use the R1, R2, and B button in order to dash quickly in any direction you choose with the analog. And the A button is to do a normal attack, while the X button is to do a stronger strike. As you take down enemies, they can drop many snacks for Lore to feed on, which sadly Remy does not get any and complained about it. And they can even drop potions, which is the red one to heal your HP life bar, and the blue potion to heal your magic point, which is the blue bar right below the red one. Below the blue bar is the green bar, which is the dash meter. Each time you dash, you lose one of your 3 portions of the bar. It does recover itself quickly after dashing, so if you run out of those, just wait till the meter to recover so you can do it again. Now for the snacks that you collect in the game. These are the snacks that Lore feeds on to be able to make him stronger to better assist you in your journey. And what I mean by that is that these snacks can be used as currency to buy upgrades for your weapons uses, make Lore's magic more powerful, or even choose which weapons to start within the beginning of your playthrough. Now let's talk about the weapons that Remy acquires in this game. There are over 200 different weapons in total with their own ranks, looks, attack power in the form of DPS, and the ability that Lore will have while you're holding a weapon. So the 213 weapons to collect to be exact does encourage a lot of replayability, because you may wonder what each of these weapons looks like since they can look like anything. Literally. Oh boy, some of the weapons that she gets looks very interesting and unique, like having a pair of scissors or a balloon sword as a weapon. Even poop hands? What? Ew, man. There are 3 types of weapon styles that you could choose from. The sword style is what you start with in the beginning of the game. It has a balance of speed and attack. The hammer style weapon is pretty darn slow, but packs a really high attack power each time it hits. I personally hate using this weapon style because I'm someone who likes to attack quick, and when there are so many enemies on the screen, this just does not cut it. Not recommended unless you are patient and you know what you're doing. Then we have the claw style, which is very quick in attacking, but the attack power is usually lower than a sword. You will not be able to get this style until you beat your first playthrough of this game, which will help you unlock Shokes, which the claws will be her main weapon. As you go on this game, you will find new weapons you can equip and try out, some with higher ranks and attacks than others. But it sure is a lot of fun finding stronger ranked weapons than before because you sure are gonna need it in the later parts of the level. If you want to know the combination of buttons to use each attack, just go to the command section on the menu to see a list of attacks for each of the weapons alongside the button input required to activate it. Now for the graphics of this game. I find that the level design looks pretty decent, but of course you will notice that the design themselves starts getting very repetitive as you keep progressing. As you travel through acts, you may see that the layouts and environments of the level may change a bit, but within the level is quite similar. I do like the anime style graphics of Remy, Lore, and Chokes. I like the design of the characters as well, and you can tell they took their time to get every details of the characters' clothing with the shadings and colors and everything. And they got it pretty right. Honestly, I got this game mainly for the hack and slash part, and because Remy herself looks quite cute with her glasses on. As for the music of this game, I find them pretty catchy, but of course you would notice that you will be hearing the same handful of tunes throughout the whole playthrough. But the music themselves are pretty good in my opinion. You may have a different opinion on it, but the music you are hearing right now are indeed from this game. Now let's get to the verdict of this game. This game can get quite addicting if you are into being a completionist. Get all the weapons, upgrades, and having fun kicking robotic butts. But it can get very repetitive after a while, and you can pass the whole playthrough in just over 2 hours if you know what you're doing. There are a lot of replayability regardless of the repetitiveness, because after you beat the game with Remy, like I said earlier, you will unlock Chokes, which you can play through the game once again with her as well. You can also up the difficulty in all these options you see on the screen if you truly want to challenge yourself. The story is pretty simple, but as the game keeps going, you will get to know more about Remy, Lore, and Choke's personality, their interests, and probably their backstory as well. If you enjoy hack and slash kinds of gameplay where you can go around beating enemies' butt and getting more powerful as you go on, I believe you will really enjoy this game. You can even play co-op with a friend in this game for twice the fun and more assistance on passing the game at a shorter amount of time. This game can probably still be found in a Best Buy, but not sure if GameStop and other retail stores sells it, but I doubt that Walmart ever stocked any of these. You should be able to still find it between $30 to $50 if you look hard enough today, but I see this game going up in price a bit when the years passes by and is not as widely available. To me, this game is like a hidden gem, and I like how unique the female heroine is with her glasses on and partnered with a book, plus the many interesting and bizarre weapons you can find along the journey. The game can be quite challenging as you go on later levels, and you may run into situations where you may be handling too many enemies on the screen that you can handle, so good luck on that. You may die a few times too as you get used to how you hit the enemies, dash to dodge when commencing an attack animation, and then strike back afterwards from behind. And now for the final score of this game, I give Remilore Lost Girl in the Lands of Lore for the Nintendo Switch an 8.3 out of 10. I believe this will be a hidden gem game in the near future and highly recommend it if you enjoy hack and slash kinds of gameplay and weapon collecting. And that's about it for this video. If you find this game review informative and you enjoy my content, be sure to give a like and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification so you can be informed of any new gaming related content that I upload to your device. So until next video guys, take care, God bless, and stay cool. Bye bye. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to this channel and click the bell to keep up to date for new videos like this from me. And also check out the videos you see on the screen here if it interests you. Also check out my other channel at Super Xenix Maker 770 for Mario Maker 2 and ROM hacks related content. Hope to see you again.